Decade 1, 1967 to 1976. I don't need a syllabus. I am doing my own thing. Developed photo transfer classes and designed the photo lab, still in use. Married Jeannie Tro and spent 5 weeks in Greece on our honeymoon. The photos I took for my art history class showed the difference between island to island. Our son Jason was born. Studied video art with Professor Nat June Pike, father of video art, at the University of California, Berkeley, with a partial grant from AVC. Developed first transfer video art class using my personal equipment. Vietnam vets talk to me because they know that I was in the Army. Decade 2, 1977 to 1986. Streaking on AV campus. 15 students ran naked across the grass where the new library now stands. First of many groups of liberated souls. Streaking faded away, not to be repeated. Students lived in groups, not married. Spent 6 weeks in Japan visiting many famous potters, the first of 5 visits. Third faculty member to be recognized as Scholar in Residence, 1983. Decade 3, 1987 to 1996. Co-published Colors of the Heart with my computer-generated art and plays and poetry by my wife, Eugenie Tro. We adopted Jasmine 3 months before Jason was killed by a drunk driver. Students who have lost children were more helpful than anyone with working through my grief. Hebei University in China asked me to present the first computer-generated art decal ceramic arts show at their college, partially supported by a grant from ABC. I also studied traditional Chinese scroll painting there. Spent a day speaking with students at Tiananmen Square in Beijing 3 days before the massacre of between 300 and 1,000 people hoping for democracy, according to Amnesty International estimates. 2 of my student aides became HIV positive. 12 students in my class died of AIDS. Decade 4, 1997 to 2006. Students with disabilities lift my spirits when I see a person who can barely move in a wheelchair make beautiful things from the earth. Meet my birth mother and 4 siblings in Minnesota. A very happy experience. I come from a very healthy family, except the precancerous skin spots. The best thing about finding adult relatives, we never had any fights growing up. Decade 5, 2007 to 2016. The notorious ceramic syllabus now has 42 pages. Transgender students reach out to me with their stories. I realize they can finally live a life that they feel is best for them. LGBTQIA, the list of gender, sex, attractions, possibilities is growing. 18 as of this printing. When I asked a student if I needed to drop her from the ceramic class because of her absences, she says, "My leukemia came back. I need to come to class to finish my projects for my children." Before the end of the semester, she dies. 2017. In listening to my students, I realized how deeply the veterans have suffered, particularly in going to Afghanistan and Syria. From seeing their best friends blow up in front of them, to being ordered to kill enemy leaders surrounded by children. Many of the vets, men and women, take my ceramic class for healing. Therapy and transfer units, they call it. 26 July 2017, from the Los Angeles LGBT Center. Quote, President Trump's despicable reversal of the Pentagon's policy allowing transgender people to openly serve in the military is beneath contempt. He dehumanizes the very people who have pledged to risk their lives for our country and the values our nation stands for: freedom, liberty, and justice.